Alright, look, I'm not the best at Photoshop, okay, so please don't judge, but yeah, I have a feature request for AirPods, and it mainly involves putting the digital crown on the little buds themselves. Is it stupid? Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good one. Okay, actually, I got this idea from Apple. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they put the freaking digital crown on AirPods Max, and they made it quite a bit bigger than the digital crown on the Apple Watch to make it easier to reach or easier to feel for whatever reason. That's fine, and you guys know I have a lot of issues with AirPods Max, but the digital crown is one of, I think, the good ideas, and something I'm actually kind of okay with. So the more I thought about it, the more I realized how interesting could it be if they tried to bring the digital crown to regular standard AirPods, and no, it doesn't have to be as big as AirPods Max. You could go as small as the Apple Watch or even smaller if you want, simply because I want AirPods to be able to change the volume on the go, because something I forgot to bring up in my AirPods Max review is the fact that, hey, this is the first pair of AirPods that you don't actually need an Apple Watch for or to grab your iPhone to change the volume and that kind of thing, which has been a huge running complaint for AirPods for a long time. I remember people saying that way back in 2016 when the first generation AirPods first came out. They were like, hey, I'm used to having the little remote clicker thing with my regular earpods. AirPods don't have that. How do I change the volume? And for the longest time, we've just had to put up with either buying an Apple Watch of some sort, and you can adjust from the digital crown on here, or you pick up your phone and change the volume from there. And that's just kind of an unnecessary secondary step that I feel like is potentially bypassable. I don't know for sure if we should let the crown be like pressable, like you can click inward on it. Probably because, you know, these things are so small and light that when you put them in your ear and start pressing the digital crown, it would be pushing the AirPods pretty deep into your ear. So I don't know if I need them to be clickable, but just something. And I don't even know exactly where you want to put them. I mean, in my thumbnail, yeah, I put them in the side corner, that type of thing. That way they're kind of like on the outside and easy to reach and feel for, and we can just kind of spin them around to adjust volume, and then the rest of the day you don't really notice them. And it probably doesn't help because, you know, a lot of people thought AirPods were stupid because they looked weird, and they just, it's just a bizarre look, and adding a digital crown to them probably makes them look even more funky and even more weird. But we used to think this was weird, and now it's kind of become the norm and people got used to it. So when it comes to these type of features and Apple adoption of wearables, I think eventually we could get used to it. And if you don't want to put it on the top part, I could even see them putting it near down on the stem, as it sounds like AirPods 3 are going to be moving more towards an AirPods Pro-esque design where the stem is a little bit shorter and less obnoxious. So there's a way to stuff a little digital crown at the bottom and kind of replace the force sensors so that when you want active noise cancellation or whatever, you can press down on the digital crown and kind of have some more UI and input symmetry with AirPods Max. There's no leaks, there's no rumors of Apple doing this. I'm just kind of throwing it out there because I want other companies to consider it too. Maybe it doesn't make much sense, or maybe there's no good way for it to look on AirPods, but Galaxy Buds or Surface Buds or Pixel Buds, for all I care, if we're gonna have these little tiny earbuds and it makes it complicated to change the volume on them, having a rotating crown I think could be a good alternative, and I don't see it being done in the industry very often. So even after all that, if you think it sounds crazy and you think it sounds stupid and the answer should just be get an Apple Watch or change the volume on your phone, it shouldn't be this complicated. Well, my next suggestion would be, hey, this case has some, you know, low-powered computing chips on it. You know, it's got to be able to charge, it's got a battery and everything, and it's got to be able to communicate Bluetooth signals to your phone to let you know when AirPods are charging or when they're not charging. So why not embed a crown somewhere on here, or a dial or something? It wouldn't probably be as good, but, you know, if you're taking your AirPods or running with them or just listening to music on the go or something, you probably have the charge case not too far away. Imagine if from the case we had a little crown or a little dial we could adjust and change the volume that way. That way we don't have to grab the phone or the watch, or I don't know. I liked seeing how AirPods Max was handling volume control, and I want to see that brought to more affordable headphones, including the standard AirPods. But I know I probably sound crazy and this sounds like a dumb idea, but either way, I'm curious of your guys' thoughts. So are there other features or other design characteristics you guys would like to see brought to AirPods and you feel like not enough people are bringing them up? Please feel free to let me know. This is your Apple Shape here. I'll see you guys in the next one.